My first question is, what's the first thing you think of when you hear the word cancer?
Probably all the chemo and the treatment that people have to go through and how that's hard and how they have to suffer for it sometimes. So that's probably the first thing that comes to my mind.
Okay. And do you have personal experience, whether it be yourself or a family member or a friend being diagnosed with cancer?
Friends, family member. One of my friends' mums had breast cancer. So I was kind of with them when they had to deal with it at the time. It's like years back in school.
Did they pass?
Thank God they survived, but it was just a really tough time for their family to go through. Okay. It was like a single mom and that.
Yeah. And did you know statistically 1 in 2 people would be diagnosed with cancer in our lifetime?
I didn't know 1 in 2. I thought it was 1 in 4, but I didn't know the statistics were quite high.
Yeah, 1 in 2. Based on Cancer Research UK's research. Crazy.
I didn't realize it was that much.
Wow. My next question is, what do you think the stigma of cancer is?
I think the way everyone associates cancer, they probably associate it with people having to go bald or people having to go through loads of chemotherapy. They probably don't see all the hardships, all the pain, all the vomiting, all the shit that people have to go through when they actually have to go through all the medication. And then obviously the things that the family have to deal with, not knowing whether or not the chemo's going to go through in the beginning, things like that. I don't think people really pay that much attention to those things at most. So yeah.
My last question is, do you think by looking at someone you can tell they've been diagnosed with cancer?
Nah, it's impossible. Unless somebody's going through chemo and you can see the fact that they don't have their hair that's shaved because of chemo, then you can never really tell if somebody's had cancer. Cause a lot of the times with breast cancer, some people will never know they have it because they'll just have that lump, but then not everybody checks. So literally could be anybody you're walking past in the street and they could easily have cancer without you knowing.
Crazy.
So yeah.
Yeah, so my name is Will Wise. I'm actually a stage 4 cancer patient myself.
Oh shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm on a mission to help change the stigma associated with cancer, because most people hear the word cancer and think of it as a taboo word or something to be spoken about in secrecy.
Yeah.
So I'm just out here trying to change that narrative, because people who are stage 4 like myself, it's no longer about fighting cancer or battling cancer or surviving cancer. It's about finding a way to live with it, you know?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, so I started my own online movement called CancerBae. So if you want to join the movement, support the movement, follow the movement.
Yeah, I'm there for that.
Everywhere. Hashtag CancerBae.
You man got it on socials?
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely gonna grab that in a minute.
Bro. Appreciate you.
Of course, man.
Yeah.
Hashtag CancerBae.